Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Friday the 25th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning fairly early. Dogs needed out, so I got them out, got them taken care of, got everybody fed, and basically just hung around outside, chilling out, waiting to hear from my lovely bride to reach out to me and let me know that she was awake. I spent the night in the hospital last night. The anesthesia did not wear off worth a damn, and she kept like losing O2, like oxygen was going super low, like 86, 87 type junk. And then physical therapy tried to basically get her up and around, and she kept getting faint and lightheaded and clammy and just all kinds of problems. So I was not really a big fan of that. So I ended up keeping her, left her there overnight, and got up this morning. She finally got up, reached out, let me know she was still alive, all that good fun stuff. And then from there, basically hung around this morning, got the dogs taken care of, and just chilling out best I could. Kind of didn't get a lot of sleep. I didn't sleep well. One, mostly concerned about her, and two, just that was, I guess, being alone in the bed. That never goes really well. It's funny how many people I talk to are like, oh, I was, spouse out of town, so I had the bed to myself, and it was the best night sleep of my life, and and I'm like, it's not me. That's not how I do. I do better when she's there near me. It seems to work a lot better. But lately I haven't been sleeping that great anyway, especially her next to me, because I'm always scared I'm going to roll over and bump her in the night and hurt her leg, kind of thing. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there for me. I don't sleep well when she's next to me right now because she's injured, but I don't sleep well when she's not here because I don't know how she's doing, and I can't be there to help her. So that was a minimal sleep night, let's put it that way. So I got up, got the dogs all taken care of, all good fun stuff, and then reached out to her. She was doing, somewhat better, waiting for PT to show up so they'd sign off for her to go home, and she still wasn't doing great. She had a couple good and bad moments, whatnot, and it was just kind of up and down. So, but yeah, we got a couple things taken care of there. Went ahead and we were kind of chatting a little bit and trying to figure out our time frame, what was going on, and no idea when she was going to get out of there, or if she's even going to get out of there today. We were pretty certain she was, but no 100% proof on it yet. So went ahead and thought, well, they're not taking her out anytime soon. Went ahead and went and got my run in, got that taken care of, so it was basically over. And that way when she did come home, I could basically not have to worry about leaving her, here at the house, and I'd be able to take care of her whatever I could. Not much I can do, but whatever I can do. So, but talked back and forth, still had no idea. Got out of my run, got out of my shower. She had no idea when she was going to get to come home, and I asked her, I said, do you want me to come up and just hang out with you for a while? I can't be there all day and night, with the dogs and stuff here, but I can come up for a while. And she's like, well, if you want to. And I'm like, no, it's not if I want to, because nobody wants to sit in a hospital room with somebody, but I'm willing to, like, if that's what you want me to do. But I need you to say you want me there, because if you don't want me there, you want to just, sleep, which is what she's mostly doing with her, the pain pills and stuff they have her on. It keeps her asleep the whole damn time, which is what she needs. She needs sleep for rest and to recover, and hopefully get to feeling better soon. But we were kind of back and forth, and she finally said, yes, I want you to come up and hang out with me. I said, okay. I said, if I had to come up, hang out for a while, and they still aren't releasing, I go home, take care of stuff. And then I do late shit, I'll come back. It's not that big a deal. It's not that, it's like an hour round trip, a little more, but it's nothing to run up there multiple times. That's what I need to do. And she said, absolutely, that's what I want. I said, okay. So I grabbed a cooler, started packing all my stuff up, went ahead and put on my pants and my long sleeve shirt, because the hospital is freezing cold, and I'm gonna hang out there for hours. I want to be warm. And then before I got up there, they said they were going to release her, but we still don't know exactly when they're going to release her, but they were going to release her soon we got stuff signed off and all the paperwork and all that crap. So I was like, okay, cool, no big deal. So I went and headed up anyway, got there, basically got parked because she's in a different building than when I put her in originally. So I got in there, got to the room, we hung out a little bit, and nursing staff came in, the PT signed off on her, kind of gave her some, like, I guess, orders or directions, what I want to call it, for how to care for her leg. Got the follow-up appointment with the surgeon, all that good stuff, and everything else going on. So we're all good to go there. And then from there, they told me, just go get the car, pull around here in the spot. And I hate that, 'cause it's like a valet spot where people pull through, but I'm not good with the whole like blocking people. It drives me nuts. I see people do it all the time. But I'm like, okay, it's gonna take you guys way longer than that. Like, I gotta wait here until you at least get her in the wheelchair. Because by the time I head down and get to the car and get back, it is what it is. But I think they think a lot of people don't know where they park the car and it takes forever and they're slow and all that shit. So they came in, they said, oh, we got the wheelchair coming and we're gonna haul her downstairs so we go get the car. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I went ahead down, got the car, took all of her stuff, packed up all of her belongings and everything she needed and carried that out. Got to the car, pulled up, and instead of blocking the main driveway part, I parked off to the side, which unfortunately put me in the sun, but instead of being in the shade blocking it. And part of the thing that drove me nuts was they had like 2 lanes going through where the valet is, but they had somebody else like just like parked their car and left it there the whole time. And then before she got out, that person came out and got the car and drove away. And I'm like, so you can just leave your car there? Like, that's not a parking spot. Like, what the hell's going on here? So I was like, whatever. So had that car not been there, I could have parked there or felt better about being parked ahead, so I could have got around it, but I wasn't going to block the whole thing. So excuse me. So they finally brought her out and trying to figure out how to get her into the car. We brought her onto the passenger side, or to the driver's side, because her left leg was messed up and they wanted it against the backrest. So it's just like to slide off and fall on the floor. So we basically put her in backwards and then slid her in, and she hasn't been moving her leg at all, because you're not supposed to move it, and getting in the car, it has to move some. It's causing her some crazy pain, and it sucks because there's nothing I can do to help her really. So I got in the passenger side and kind of helped drag her backwards across, and it was a giant pain in the butt. But we finally got her in, got her all settled in best we could, and then we headed back saying, where you want to stop? Do you want to get like a burger or something? She was talking about wanting to get a burger she was thinking Culver's, where she's actually thinking, but I was like, she said, no, I just want to go home. I'm like, okay, anywhere else you want me to stop and get you anything? She's like, nope, just want to go home. I said, absolutely, I will do that for you. So went ahead, said, held it, finally got her home. We were heading out, some asshole right in front of the racetrack cut us off, and there's a whole line of cars turning right, and he decided he had to not be in that line anymore. So he whipped out in front of us and almost hit him, it was so close. So I blew my horn at the guy, what the hell? And of course, his immediate reaction was flip me off. And I'm like, you just cut me off out of nowhere, and you're doing 0 mile an hour, and I'm doing 30, and you cut me off, and I had to hit my brakes, and then my wife was, tilt forward, which pissed me off. And then he drives up about 9 cars in that line and starts trying to get in. The light's green, so nobody else is going right yet, and he's now blocking my entire lane that I can't go through. So I have to sit there sideways lay on the horn, fuck you, asshole. You had to do all this to get 9 cars ahead. It's that important in your life that you couldn't handle being in that line for 9 extra cars. I was so pissed off. But he finally turned, he got out of the way, cleared the lane, was able to go on, and the next lane over is on my left is fully packed full of cars, so I can't go around him. And I was like, what a dickhead. So yeah, so we dealt with that crap. Got through there, got on the interstate, finally headed home. Got here, everything other than that went smoothly. Just trying to drive as smooth as I can, not hit my brakes hard, not turn a corner quickly and all that kind of stuff, because she's not doing great. She chose not to take her pain pill because kind of wore off. It was time to take it again before she left, but she thinks her so drowsy that she was afraid that she wouldn't be able to help herself in and out of the car as easily. So I'm not sure if that was the right decision for her or not, because now she's in more pain because she's not taking her pain pill on schedule, but she's more awake, which means she's able to move around herself better. So got to the house and trying to figure out which way to get out. She wanted to go out the passenger side, and I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea, because we go out the passenger side. Once I commit, because basically I have to just reach in and pick her up and just grab her and drag her backwards. And she's got a thing we bought. It's imagine a super heavy duty coat hanger wrapped in canvas. That's wire that you hook over your foot to hold your leg up. That's the doctor's recommended. It's the best way to hold the leg up to keep it from bending and stuff. And we told them we got it on Amazon. They're like, oh, that's perfect. That'd work great. So they were excited to hear that we'd found such a cool item that we'd used from when it was just broke, hadn't been surgery yet. Luckily, I already had that and brought it with me. But I told her, I said, once we start coming out, if it goes poorly, we can't stop anywhere and rest. Because once I start to come out, I can't put you down. I can't do anything. I got to just bring you out. You got to just eventually go down to stand on your feet to be able to walk in with a walker or whatever. It's just okay, it does make sense. We decided to take her out the driver's side, feet first, which basically is just me supporting her leg with the brace and everything and stuff, holding the leg perfectly still as I can as she inches herself forward. So I'm trying to hold the leg with one hand and trying to help her out, and it was a pain in the butt. But we got her out finally, got her on the walker. I'd already put the dogs outside so they weren't bumping into her and stuff coming in. And she chose, I literally drove through my yard and backed the car up right to the door, centered up the back door on the sidewalk best I could, and got her out. She had, I don't know, normal steps, probably 4 steps. Her steps like 9 steps to get into the house. And basically got her in. She wanted to go to the bedroom, which we got her in there, got her relaxing, got her some pain pills again and stuff, brought the dogs in, took care of them and stuff, whatever. At this point it's 4:30, 5 o'clock, whatever it is now. So I went ahead and had mom, it was probably 4 something, I don't know, 4:15 maybe probably. So I told mom to go ahead and start the rice, because we were going to do a rice based dinner tonight with some teriyaki chicken and that. So she went ahead and started it up, and then I hung out the dogs a little bit, got my wife all settled best I could, and then we had dinner. And I wasn't really hungry yet. I was wanting, she went out as she wanted. She wasn't sure how hungry she was. So I got her a little bit. Told her, I said, as soon as you want more, let me know. I got to get a small bowl. So I went outside waiting for her to text me, and she wanted more food. And then didn't hear from her for quite some time. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Better than I deserve by yourself.
Pretty cool.
So apparently she hollered at mom, either get her more food or take the plate away, whatever, I don't know. And so I'm out there waiting for her to finish that first bowl of food, and never heard from her. So I'm like, come on, get on. She's like, oh yeah, I'm already done. I'm like, well shit, I wish I'd done that, but oh well. So I went ahead and grabbed myself a bowl of food, because I didn't want to be eating and have to stop in the middle of my dinner to help her. But I went ahead and had dinner, went back outside, hung out with the dogs, and just multiple times helping her get in and out of bed to get to the bathroom and stuff and whatnot. And then she ended up, I had to change out the brace and all kinds of stuff that she ended up with just spilling stuff, and it just made a mess. So we had to get it all cleaned up, and she's like all like super depressed and just sad because all this shit's happening, and just it's really weighing on her mentally. And then the pain doesn't help her either. I'm like, dude, we got this shit. Like, this is not that big a deal. Like, it's all fine. It's just relax. It's gonna be what it is. So finally got her in bed. I got her comfortable. Went back out, finished my cigar with the dogs. Got the dogs all settled in where they were gonna be for the night, and then basically headed to bed, which was one of those deals where it is just, again, another night of terrified to bumper touch her, and had to set my alarm fairly early for tomorrow so I can get up. I got a dog getting dropped off early in the morning, and then he's just here for the day, or she's just here for the day. So not a big deal there, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much all we had. That's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.